girls, how are you, class?
Good.
Okay, today we're going to be reading a story. It's called The Ugly Duckling. Raise your hand if you have read it before. Okay. So first I'm going to read the story out loud to you, okay? And then we're going to go back and we're going to be working. You can either work independently or in a group, okay?
Okay.
All right. So The Ugly Duckling. Once upon a time, there was a mother duck. She was waiting patiently for her eggs to hatch. One day, she felt something move beneath her. Her eggs were starting to hatch. All of the eggs hatched except for one. This one was larger than the rest. She continued to sit on the egg until at last it began to start breaking. Out of the large egg popped a large, strange looking bird that was gray and ugly. You see the bird right here?
Poor bird.
I love the way you girls are behaving. Good job, okay?
Thank you.
When they met some of the other ducks, one flew out and bit the ugly duckling on the neck. The poor ugly duckling continued to be bitten, pushed, and made fun of by everyone except his mother. What do you think about that, girl? What do you think about the ugly duckling being bullied by the other ducks? Natalia,
That he doesn't get treated right.
just because, yes, Isabella?
He doesn't get treated right because the family should respect the other family member.
They should respect the other family member. Good job. The poor ugly duckling was miserable. They teased him. The teasing went on every day until at last he decided to run away. He kept going until he came to a large moor that was inhabited by wild ducks. The ducks at this moor told him he was ugly. One day, hunters came and shot down a lot of the ducks. This frightened the ugly duckling. So what does it mean to be frightened? Do you guys know?
Maybe like scared.
Good job. So he was super scared, right? Good job, Natalia. Good job, Isabella. He hid until it was quiet. And then he took off again. Next, he arrived at an old cottage. An old woman, her cat, and a hen lived there. Then the hen and the cat also teased him, so he took off again. Wow. So it seems like everywhere he goes, he's being teased, right?
Or treated wrong.
Or treated wrong. Yeah, not nice. Not fair. He stopped when he found a pond. He swam and dived, but was avoided by all the other animals. Fall came and went. Then, one cold winter evening, a flock of birds rested on the pond. They were beautiful swans with a graceful neck and soft white plumage. After a short time, these swans headed off. The ugly duckling wished he could be as lovely as these birds. So look at the swans. They're a little bit different from the duck, right?
Yeah, they're so pretty.
They are so pretty. It was getting colder, and the pond was freezing. It finally froze over, and the poor ugly duckling stuck fast in the ice. He was rescued by a farmer who took him home. But the poor ugly duckling is frightened by their noises, so he ran away. So that was nice of the farmer, right? That he rescued him. He endured a hard, lonely winter. When one day he felt the warm sun shining on him, spring was here. His wings were strong now, and he flapped his way to the pond to see if he could find the beautiful swans. So he went to go look for the swans again. Look. As he lands on the water to meet the swans, he looks down of the water and sees his reflection. He's amazed at what he's seeing. He's no longer the ugly duckling, but a beautiful swan.
Oh, he said he wished he could be one of those beautiful swans, and his wish came true.
Good job, Isabella. I'm so glad you're paying attention. Yes, Natalia?
So his siblings and sisters and brothers were making fun of him because he didn't exactly look like a duck. So now I know he was actually a swan instead of a duck.
Right. Good job. Good job. He was grateful for his experiences. It enabled him to enjoy the happiness around him so much better. Some children came down to the pond and fed him. They fed him swan cake and bread. They noticed then the new swan and couldn't stop talking about how beautiful he was. He had once been an ugly duckling, persecuted and despised for his ugliness. But now he was the most beautiful of all birds. He found a family who accepted him. He was such a happy swan. That's the end. Okay? Good job. So I know there was a lot of words in the story that you probably don't know. So we're going to go ahead and go over to the table and we're going to read it one more time. You can read it independently if you want. And I'm going to give you highlighters and we're going to have to highlight whatever you think is important from the story, okay? Okay, good job. Okay, boys and girls, go to the table. Okay. I'm going to give you each a copy of the story. Okay. There you go, Natalia.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And here you go, Isabella.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So first, go ahead and grab a highlighter from the bin.
Do you want a pink one, Bella? Yes, please. Thank you.
Okay.
Here you go.
So we're gonna go over the story one more time, and we're gonna see what kind of words you guys thought they were difficult. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead and switch the page. Okay. If you want, you can follow along. Okay?
Okay.
Or if you could highlight the important, whatever you think is important from the book. Okay?
Okay.
Once upon a time, there was a mother duck. She was waiting patiently for her eggs to hatch. So, do you guys think, what do you think is important from that?
She was waiting patiently.
Okay,
So I agree.
Okay, go ahead and highlight that, please. Let's see. Beautiful, good job. Okay, go ahead and switch the page. Okay. One day she felt something move beneath her. Her eggs were starting to hatch. All of the eggs hatched except for one. This one was larger than the rest. Anything you think is important from there? Bella?
I think that it is important that her eggs were starting to hatch.
Okay, go ahead. That's very important. Natalia, anything else you think it was important from there?
That there was one larger than the rest?
I was going to say that. Go ahead and highlight that. You could also highlight the egg, the larger one, right? Because that didn't hatch. So that might be important, right?
Can we color it in?
It's okay. You could color it in. Good job. I love the way you're working. I'm going to go ahead and give you a sticker. Because you guys are working so hard.
Yay! I love stickers.
Here you go.
Thank you.
And here you go.
That sticker's so cute.
Good job. Okay, let's continue. She continued to sit on this egg until at last it began to start breaking. Out of the large egg popped a large, strange-looking bird that was gray and ugly. Anything important from that one, do you think, Bella?
Maybe I think that the egg started to break.
Okay, what about you, Natalia? What do you
Does she
think?
continue to sit on her egg?
What about the egg? Like, what about the what came out of the egg?
A strange looking bird that was gray and ugly.
I think that's important, right?
I
Okay.
agree.
Go ahead and highlight that, please. Good job. Okay, go ahead and switch the page. You guys are doing awesome. Okay, good job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I love the way you put on your thinking caps on. Good job. Anyways, the mother duck promised that she would love all her children the same. The next day, she led her children to a nearby pond. What do you think is important from that? What do all moms do? Bella?
Love all their children.
They love all their children. So go ahead and highlight that. Good job. They all swim and play together. The ugly duckling is better swimmer than the other ducklings. Then the mother duck decided it was time to introduce her children to the farmyard. What do you think is important from that one?
That she wanted to introduce the ducklings to new things.
Mm-hmm. Good job. Okay, go ahead and switch the page when you're done with that. Good job. Okay, when they met some other ducks, one flew out and bit the ugly duckling on the neck. The poor ugly duckling continued to be bitten, pushed, and made fun of by everyone except his mother. Anything important there, Bella?
That he continued to be bitten, pushed, and made fun of.
Okay. And we said that's not right, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can we be doing that to some of our friends? No.
No,
You
that's
have to treat
mean.
people the right way, like how you want to be treated.
Yes. Because remember, not everyone is gonna look the same, right? Everyone is different, but everyone has a heart and they have feelings, so we need to be nice to everyone, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's continue. The poor ugly duckling was miserable. Do you guys know what that is, that word? Natalia, do you know? Have you heard it before?
Yes, miserable means that he's kind of tired, kind of.
No, not really. What it means is that, yes, Bella?
I think I might know what it means.
Have you heard the word before?
No, but I think it means like sad and upset.
Good job. Yeah, he's not happy, right? He's not happy. And we could infer that because he's being teased all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when somebody's being teased all the time, they're not going to be a happy camper, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good job. Okay, so that's important. The teasing went on every day until at last he decided to run away. He kept going until he became a larger moor that was inhabited by wild ducks. Yes?
What
Natalia?
does more mean?
Moor is like a pond, okay?
Hmm.
It's like a little pond. You see that? Like on your picture right here?
Oh yeah.
Good question. Okay. Okay, go ahead and turn the page. We're doing awesome here. Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The ducks at Dismore told he was ugly. One day, the hunter came and shot down a lot of ducks. This frightened the ugly duckling. What does it mean to be frightened, Natalia?
Scared?
Scared. Go ahead and highlight frightened. It's this one right here. Good job. He hid until it went quiet, and then he took off again. Next, he arrived at an old cottage. An old woman, her cat, and her hen lived there. The hen and the cat also teased him, so he took off again. Okay, let's continue. He stopped when he found a pond. He swam and dived, but was avoided by all the other animals. Fall came and went. Then one cold winter evening, flocks of birds rested on the pond. Anything important there? Yes, that you think is important?
I think that's important that he was avoided by all the other animals.
Okay, what do you guys think avoided means?
Like, avoided means like if no one wants to play or hang out with you.
Good job. So another word for avoided means being ignored, right? So he was being ignored. Good job. They were beautiful swans with graceful neck and soft white plumage. After a short time, these swans headed off. The ugly duckling wished he could be as lovely as these birds. So he wanted to be pretty, right? And lovely. Good job. You could highlight that if you want to.
Okay.
Okay. So
He wanted to be beautiful.
yeah, he wanted to be beautiful. Good job. It was getting colder and the pond was freezing over. It finally froze over with the poor ugly duckling stuck fast in the ice. So what happened to the ugly duckling? Yes?
He got stuck in the ice.
He got stuck in the ice. Is that what do you think? Do you think that's important?
Yes.
Go ahead and highlight that. Okay? Good job. I love it. He was rescued by a farmer who took him home, but the poor ugly duckling was frightened by their noises, so he ran away again. Anything important there, Natalia?
That the poor ugly duckling was frightened by the noise and so he ran away.
Yes, good job. Go ahead and highlight that. So he kept on running away, right? Okay, go ahead and turn the page, please. We're almost done, okay? You guys are doing a wonderful job, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Anyways, I'm sorry. He endured a hard, lonely winter when one day he felt the warm sun shining on him. Spring was here. His wings were strong enough and he flapped his way to the pond to see if he could find the beautiful swans. What's important from that paragraph? Yes, Natalia?
That his wings were strong enough and he flapped his way to the pond to see if
Yes. So now he was able to flap, right? To swing, to fly, right? A little bit. Okay. As he lands on the water to meet the swans, he looked down at the water and sees his reflection. He's amazed at what he's seen. He's no longer an ugly gray duckling, but a beautiful swan. What do you think is important from there? Yes, Isabella?
I think what was important for there is that he was amazed at what he sees. He is no longer an ugly gray duckling, but a beautiful swan.
So we could just highlight. He became a beautiful swan, right? Good job. Okay. Go ahead and switch the page when you're ready. Okay, good job. He was grateful for his experiences. It enabled him to enjoy the happiness around him so much better. Some children came down to the pond and fed the swans cake and bread. They noticed the new swan and couldn't stop talking about how beautiful he was. He had once been an ugly duckling, persecuted and despised for his ugliness. But now he was the most beautiful of all birds. He had found a family who accepted him. He was such a happy swan. Anything important there? What do you think persecuted means by reading that paragraph, Natalia?
He was not well. He was glad for his ugliness.
No. What do you think? Let's see. He had once been an ugly duckling, persecuted and despised for his ugliness.
He's glad he's not ugly anymore.
No. So what were they doing to him before? He was
They're
being
teasing him.
teased, right?
Uh-huh.
So that's what it means. Persecuted means when they keep on bothering you. When somebody keeps on bothering you because of something. Okay. So in this case, they were bothering the swan. Why? Because
He was ugly.
he was ugly, right? Okay. So that's the end. Okay. So this is what we're gonna do next. Okay. So you had highlighted the most important things from the story in your booklet, right? So now I'm gonna give you construction paper.
Yay!
Okay. So here's your package, and you can use this as a guide, okay, as a reference.
Oh, okay.
If you need help or if you get stuck, you go ahead and put your highlighters back, and then you're gonna need some scissors and a glue stick. Go ahead and get a glue stick, please,
And scissors?
and scissors too. It's okay. I'll
Here
grab
you
it.
go.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna give you a piece of construction paper. Okay. And it could be any color, okay?
Okay.
It's a little bit hard to take off, but it's okay. Let's see. This is for you, Isabella. And this one is for you.
Ooh, I like that color. It's a pretty color.
So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna have to tell the story in our how the story happened, okay?
Okay.
Let's see if we can remember what happened in the story, okay?
Okay.
So I'm gonna give you what is called sentence strip.
Sentence strip.
For sequencing. So what you're gonna have to do first, we're gonna go ahead and cut out the strips, okay?
Okay.
There you go. Go ahead and cut them out. If you need help cutting, raise your hand, let me know, and I'll be more than happy to help you, okay?
Okay.
So we're gonna have to put those strips in order, okay?
Do we cut these separately?
No, cut it together. It's
Okay.
fine. What do you think happened with his brothers and with his mom?
They turn into big ducks.
they turn into regular ducks? Maybe, right? They didn't say at the end of the story, but maybe, right?
I think maybe that because it says some of the ducks got shot.
Mm.
Uh-oh.
So that got me a little bit curious.
Yeah, I don't know.
Hopefully it wasn't his family.
Hopefully it wasn't his family. You're right. I love the way you remember the story, Bella. Good
Thank
job.
you.
Hopefully all of them didn't get shot. Maybe some of them survived, but they didn't say in the story.
Right. Yeah, it didn't say in the story. But let's just remember that it was a story, right? And it was a story fiction or non-fiction, Natalia?
Fiction.
Fiction. What does it mean when it's a fiction story?
That means
Okay, Isabella?
Maybe that it's not real?
It's not real, right?
mm-hmm.
It's not real. Good job.
Thank you.
And non-fiction is when it's real?
Okay, we could just we're gonna do the first page, the first page of the strips, okay?
Okay. Do we cut this?
Yes, go ahead and cut it. Let's. Okay. And then we'll continue with the rest, okay?
Okay.
Okay, good job. We're just waiting on Isabella. Isabella, you need help cutting? Or you're okay?
I'm okay.
Okay, good job, Isabella.
Are we supposed to have 5 or 4?
I think you need 4. There's 4.
Okay.
And right now you're gonna tell me which one do you think goes first, okay?
Okay.
And I'm gonna have my own so I could do it over here, okay?
Okay.
Can you work in, please? Thank you.
Okay. Where do I think which one goes first?
Okay, we're done. Okay, what do you think happened first in the story? What happened at the beginning of the story, Natalia?
Once upon a time, there was a mother duck.
Okay, so that will be
The first one?
the first one. So go ahead and do that one. Go ahead and glue it on your construction paper, please.
Uh-oh.
Silly wind.
It's okay. Good job. Okay, Isabella, can you tell me what happened next in the story?
What happened next in the story?
What do you think happened next?
I think that when all of the eggs hatched, there was one duckling that was different.
What do you think, Natalia? Good job. Good job.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
No. Try it. If the other one doesn't work, the 210. I mean, the 110.
Uh-oh.
I love the way you're working. Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good job. And then, what do you think happened next? After the egg hatch, what do you think happened, Natalia?
The ugly duck. Oh, this poor little ugly duckling was pushed, made fun of and bitten by everyone?
I agree.
You agree?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'm glad you remember the story, how it happened. Good job.
Thank you.
And Bella, what do you think happened after he was being teased and made fun of? What happened? What happened with Ugly Duckling?
I think the ugly duckling was miserable. He decided to run away.
He ran away. Okay, good job. Go
I
ahead and
agree.
Put it. You guys are doing awesome. Good job.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Okay, here are more strips, okay?
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, go ahead and look at your strips, girl.
Okay.
And what do you think happened next? After he ran away, what do you think happened? Tell me before you find it, okay? What do you think happened next? Where did he go after he ran away?
He came to a cottage?
Before the cottage, something happened. Look at your strips and see if you can find out. It could help you.
He found another pond, but when the ducks were shot down, so he ran on.
Let's see. Here the pond got frozen there, and then he survived. And then he came to a cottage. He found another pond, and he was being avoided, right? And then a farmer came and he saw him. Yes, Natalia?
I think he found another pond, but all of the other ducks avoided him.
Okay. I think it was Bella first. He found another pond, but the ducks were shut down, right?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. And remember, we have our story here. We could always go back and look at our story, okay?
Can I double check?
Go ahead and double check before you glue it if you're having
Okay.
doubts, okay? If you're doubting.
Uh-oh.
Does doubting mean like not sure?
Yes, doubting means not sure.
Okay. Thank you for letting me know.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Okay, you can continue working, Isabella. If you get stuck or if you need help, let me know, okay? You can continue doing the strips by yourself, okay?
Yep.
I already modeled it for you. I already know. I already know. I already told you what to do, okay? So go ahead and finish up,
I double checked and it was right.
okay?
Where is it? It's right here. Huh.
Okay. So let's see. Right here, I think first, like like Miley said, right? Like Natalia said. Okay, it's okay to make mistakes, okay, Bella?
Okay.
So we're gonna go ahead and move this one.
Do I take out this one?
Yeah, you can take it out. Let's see. Okay, it's okay. So first, he went to a pond, right?
Into a pond.
He found
Another pond.
another pond. Oh, right here. Oh, she got it. Oh, you had it right. Sorry, Bella.
It's okay.
Go ahead and put more glue.
That's okay. Everybody makes mistakes.
Okay, I'm gonna go around and see how the other kids are working, okay?
Okay.
Go ahead and continue working on your sentence strips, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Found another pond, but the ducks were soon they were shut down.
Okay, good job.
Can we work in groups?
You can work in groups. You
Okay.
can work with Natalia.
Okay.
They'll work together, okay?
So let me just glue this.
What do you think's the next one?
Let's see. We found another pond, but the ducks
Only look at the booklet if
Oh.
you need help, okay?
I
Try to
think
remember it
I
on your
know.
own.
I think I know. He
What is it?
survived the let's check. Let's keep on checking.
I think it might be he found
what,
another.
what happened after he flew away? Where did he go? Remember?
He found another pond, but all the
Before that, what happened?
oh, he came to a
He
cottage,
came to a cottage, right?
Oh.
but the hen and the cat that lived.
Maybe
So who lived in the cottage? Who remembers? Isabella.
the hen and the cat.
And who else? One other person lives
Old
there.
woman?
An old woman. Good job. Okay, go ahead and paste that on your paper.
Oh my glue.
You guys are doing an awesome job.
Thank you.
Thank you. I hope the other classmates do.
Yeah, the other kids are doing good too.
That's
They're
good.
doing pretty good.
Okay.
Okay. And we're gonna skip some of the strips, and I want you girls to tell me what happened at the end of the story.
The end of the story.
How does the story finish, Isabella? You tell me without looking at the strips. What happened at the end?
What happened at the end that he found the family and they accepted him?
Why did they accept him? What did he turn into?
A beautiful swan.
A beautiful swan. Yes, Natalia, you were gonna say that?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and find the strip that says he turned into a beautiful swan.
Okay. Do we do this last or right now?
You can do it right now,
Okay.
and we're gonna skip the rest. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So we put it like over here at the end?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you, what was the name of the story that we read, Isabella?
The ugly duckling.
The Ugly Duckling. And Miley, what happened at the beginning of the story?
That a mother she was having babies.
She was hatching the eggs. She was laying eggs, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then what happened? Tell me the story. And then what happened next?
Then all of the eggs hatched except for one. So she continued to sit on the eggs until it hatched. And then after his siblings and sisters maybe started making fun of him.
Okay, why were they making fun of him, Isabella?
They were making fun of him because of his of how he looked
How did he look?
ugly.
Ugly. And what did the author said he looked like? He was what? What color was he?
Gray.
Gray. So he was gray and ugly, right?
Gray and ugly.
Okay, good job. Okay, good job, girls.
Okay.
Okay, let's continue working on the sentence strips.